Hello, this is Math Jazz from Almost Cool, and I'm here with Diermood.
Hello, everybody.
And Swarmlord.
Hello.
And Hydras.
Hi, I'm new here.
Hydras is starting. This is the 6th season of Stellaris, and Hydras is our new member in this in these weekly live streams. So
Yep.
And there was much
Excited.
rejoicing.
Yay.
I know, and there was much sarcasm. Deadly amounts of
Yes.
sarcasm.
okay, so everyone in YouTube land, today is day 1 of the brand new Stellaris 2.0 update. So everything's changed, and all the mods need to be updated, except that actually Star Trek New Horizons seems to be updated. We discussed playing Star Trek New Horizons, but I was outvoted 3-1, and we're playing Vanilla Stellaris today.
Just for the first game.
for-
Next game
For
we can go
this
back.
season.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd be more than happy next game.
Yeah. So anyway, let's go through our civilizations. I think I'll start with mine. We'll talk, ethics and civics, right?
Sure.
Okay. So mine is a direct democracy. It's post-apocalyptic,
Okay.
and it has mining guilds. It's egalitarian and a fanatic materialist. And my species traits are survivor, intelligent, conservationalist, slow breeders, non-adaptive, and agrarian.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I love Arctic worlds.
Arctic humans. That's cool.
So
Well,
we just
they're
go-
actually the Vryn.
They're not technically humans. Humanoid.
Oh, so they're humanoid. Alrighty.
So
yeah.
just going down the line then.
So that means I'm next?
That means me next. I think it ends up being you last. I'm already off the page. Yeah, I think you're last
Okay.
on the read. So I am the Themilar Swarm. This is actually a favorite of mine because this was actually this was the base of the original. This was an edited version of my original race. I am a hive mind. My civics are subspace, EFAS, increasing naval capacity, and devouring swarm. I have the very strong trait and the repugnant trait. And I prefer tropical planets.
Alrighty.
Nice.
You can all start panicking now.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
There's oil leaking to the floor.
I swear. I'm
Okay,
already.
Diermood.
Ugh.
All right, I am playing a stock race this time. It's the Tebrid homolog. It is a catalog index machine intelligence. I assimilate everybody into my empire essentially. That's my biggest thing.
Man, everyone's evil.
Right?
I'm not evil. I'm just not good either.
No, you're evil.
I don't want to
You're
kill
the
everybody.
Borg.
I just want to
Okay.
You're the Borg equivalent,
I don't
but
know anybody,
vanilla.
Shut up, punks.
Vanilla Borg.
All right, that's pretty much all I have to say. Like I said, this is a stock. This is stock. So
Okay. And Hydras?
I am the Commonwealth of Oras, democratic mammalian race. We're charismatic, conservationist. Gosh, I can't say things today. We're
Conservationist.
Conservationists. There we go. Sociologists, but we're weak. And we are environmentalists, free havens, xenophiles, pacifists, and materialists. So it's just a little bit of a change off of a stock, really.
Fair enough.
Okay. Cool. So let's go through our game settings. I'm assuming we want huge spiral galaxy,
Yeah,
that's fine.
15 empires.
I'm fine with that.
Agreed.
No,
All right.
we usually play no advanced AI starts. Is that
I'm
What
fine.
we want?
Yeah, that's generally my opinion.
Yeah.
we'll leave fallen empires at 4?
I'd like that up to 5. That way we can get
Okay.
all. That way we can get all variations.
Okay. Marauder empires we'll leave it at 3.
Okay.
Tech costs ×1. Habitable worlds will go up to all the way, right?
I mean, that's what. Yeah.
Primitive civilizations. Do you want to go up all the way?
Sure.
I'm fine with that.
I
Okay.
can
Crisis strength. Leave it at 1, right?
Sure. Yeah. I think 1.5 would have been fine, but yeah, one's fine.
I know not what all these do.
Might be good.
Okay,
to go at 1.
we'll leave it at 1.5. Leave the mid and end game years the same.
Agreed.
AI difficulty the same. Okay. Empire placement random. Distributed players, clustered players, clusters.
Distributed means we're likely to start at equally distant away from each other.
I do
Yeah.
distributed or complete random.
Yeah, one or the other. One of those two. Because clustering is going to mean that either
I'm gonna die real fast.
either one of you guys is going to one of you guys are. It's either going to end up where me and Diermut are going to get close, are going to be close to you guys, or all of us are going to be close, or it's going to be you two are close and me and Diermut are close. And either way, that's going to be no matter how.
Terrible.
Yeah. No
Okay,
matter how-
I'm gonna flip the dime of deciding
that
heads.
The diamond deciding sounds like a magic item.
That
We
is
didn't
exactly
decide
what
which-
it is.
We
It did-
didn't decide which side was which.
That's what I was calling out right now. Heads is random. Tails is distributed. And the dime of deciding says random.
Alrighty. This
Okay.
is
This thought of interesting.
This is-
Hyperlane 1, abandoned gateways. Ooh, like having a lot of gateways sounds fun. How many gateways are typically in a game?
Well, I mean, I don't know. The little bit of testing I didn't find out, and you normally figure out how to build them anyway. You can build them eventually on your own.
Okay,
So
And-
it's just a head start or not.
so let's leave all of those at ×1 for now.
Okay.
And then we'll see how it goes and change it for next season. Is
Well,
everyone ready to start?
Yes, I am.
Okay, here we go.
You all shall be
Let's-
indexed.
Let's do this, cupcakes.
We're not but food. A swarm.
Ugh.
I have a
We're
simple
all
response to
giant
that.
dorks.
No, you.
Hey, you were the one who started it,
Oh.
Diermut.
I know, but it's funny.
The great hunger drove us forwards. The first line for my intro.
Okay. Okay, what am I seeing here? This is great.
I mean, do you have the advisor on, Hydras?
Yes, but he disappeared as soon as he spawned. He was in the corner and I was about to click tutorial and then he disappeared. I think I accidentally selected tips only.
You can go in your menu and change that. Just go to the menu, go to settings, go to gameplay, and then turn on tutorial to full.
Okay, there we go.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, let's do it.
I mean, even
Survey people.
even my little bit of testing, I'm still not 100% what I need to be doing. What 100% of everything I'd want to be doing, because there are lots of different there are lots of changes that do actually completely alter how things go. For example, you get more influence right off the bat, I think, or influence. Well, you spend influence on getting on securing systems, but you also have to spend a small amount of minerals. You can't go to a new system unless it's with a survey ship first. Leaders now cost energy rather than influence.
For you?
No, just period.
Oh, that's interesting.
Something else that they changed. I don't know if this is minor or if it's just a cosmetic change kind of thing.
Mhm.
But it looks like they changed. They added a thing or changed it. I don't remember. It's Explore system and Survey system. If you go to the science ship.
I think that Explore system just means go to the system. Survey system, I think, is actually, the old surveying the system.
Ironically, I can't send my construction ship to the same system. It says unknown. We need a fully crewed science ship to explore a system we have no intel on.
Yeah, you have to send a science ship to a place first before any other ship can go there.
Yo, how do you... I'm trying to get it to research the whole system, but...
Your home system is now automatically surveyed.
It is? Oh.
Yes, your home system is completely surveyed. And in
Which
fact,
means I should probably send it somewhere else.
yes, you want to send it
I'm
out
good to
elsewhere.
start whenever you guys are.
Yeah,
I'm not ready
So
quite yet.
Do your
Yeah.
thing. I'm just saying.
I mean, if you notice, also you actually have some mining and research stations in your home systems to start.
Oh, we do.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
They added shipyards.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
interesting.
Well, I mean, what it is that now in space, instead of building spaceports around instead of building spaceports around planets, you have a space station in the middle of the system that you can upgrade to a certain level, and that's where you build your military ships. They have to be upgraded with a shipyard module to do it, and yeah, from there and you can do multiple things with them. You can turn them into fortresses. You can turn them into giant ship production facilities. You can turn them into huge resource generators. It's kind of... This is just most of what I'm remembering off of
This is fascinating. I am going to have to read up about this.
There is a lot here that I do not know what's going on.
I personally prefer to just
Okay.
wing it and learn as we go.
I am ready to unpause the game.
I'm not sure how I feel about that, but okay, let's go.
Okay.
You've got the full tutorial on it. Should at least be some help.
Let's keep it
Yeah.
normal for the moment.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. At least for Hydra's sake. Let's see where I am. Oh, that's some good...
I'm
some good
guessing I should
defenses.
probably start building a mining station somewhere.
Mining stations are good. You just remember to look at what resources you'd be getting when you put the mining station there. Like, it's better to build a mining station over a 3 mineral slot than a 2 mineral slot because you've got 3 minerals as opposed to extra 2 minerals.
Oh, yo, that one starts out with. Oh, yo, can a research station research 2 things at once now?
Research stations just give you whatever they're in orbit of. If it has a green number, that means it's being collected. If it has a white number, that means it's not being collected.
Okay, thank you. Okay, in that case.
I am
Where's
so
that?
glad that this costs energy instead of
Leaders?
yeah.
No, wait.
I want that leader.
How do you cancel building something?
If it's with a construction ship, you click this. You select it. You can click stop. You can try to right click to move it.
Oh, there. Never mind. You can't
Well, then-
build research on something. You can't. That's nice. You can't accidentally build on a planet that doesn't have any resources.
Oh no, yeah, no, you can't do that. You can't build a research or a mining station on something that doesn't have stuff.
Yeah.
What's the difference between survey system and explore system?
Explorer system allows other ships to go in there.
Yo, I found an ancient race.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was in my starting system.
Oh,
Oh wait, never mind. It's in the one right next to mine.
you found the one of the ancient race research
Yeah.
logs. Cool.
I can recover artifacts.
They'll pop up as things that that as your survey ships continue on. It will tell you. It will tell you under like anomalies. Anomalies will pop up that will and when you investigate them, it'll tell you if it's a precursor. It should tell you if it's a precursor one or not.
Alrighty. This is all fascinating and good. I am still so confused about what I'm supposed to be doing. Am I supposed
Just build.
Build and try to make sure nothing goes negative.
Alrighty, I think I can get that.
Oh yeah, and if you guys didn't remember, we also have we have lasers and mass drivers, and we also have shields and armor already. So you can actually build decent. So you can actually build ships kitted out towards one or the other already. Which I am going to alter that to. That's probably better for that.
Okay, so you first have to build a starbase in,
in the new system. You have to
and
finish.
then you can colonize.
Yes. You also have to completely survey the system before you can build the frontier. Before you can build the not the frontier outpost, the starbase outpost thing. And fleet manager for and remember, there's now a fleet manager system for your particular fleets. So you can so that means you can manage individual fleets without having to go and find them, and you can also figure out how many of each ship type you have in that fleet, how many you want in that fleet, and you can tell it to reinforce however many. You can also just click a reinforce button for that specific fleet or for all fleets, and it will simply just it will immediately start queuing up construction for as many ships as possible for that fleet. Or for
Okay, so how do you? So I found a planet that's habitable apparently. How do I colonize it?
You have to build a outpost in the system. So
okay,
and then once you've built an outpost in the system, you can colonize it. You can build a colony ship on your world. Speaking of which, that's something you should point out. Civilian ships, aka construction ships, science ships, and colony ships, are built on planets. They're not built at star bases. Star bases build all the military ships.
Sorry, the tutorial like interrupts you every third sentence because it keeps spitting out missions at me.
Anyway,
okay, sorry, continue.
Well, anyway, but yeah, then you'd build a colony ship, and then you would send. And then you would have the colony ship land on there and start colonizing it. Question is, what percentage habitability does it have? It should have a percentage number on when you.
80%.
That's good. The higher it is, the better it is for your people.
Holy crap! Shut up! Oh my gosh.
You can
maybe doing the tutorial was a bad idea.
You can turn it down to tips only. Hey, Sean, nice to see you here.
Oh, goody.
You can see what my you can see what my response is to your comment.
Shipyard. How do you use the shipyard?
You click the shipyard, then there's tabs down at the bottom. There's the starbase itself, there's the defense systems, and there's the actual shipyard section. You can tell it to build ships. If you want to manage your fleet itself, there is now a fleet manager under the More tab. It does get a bit complicated.
Alrighty. So I've got a small military fleet at the start.
Ooh. That's it.
How do you generate ship designs?
There is also a ship designer just above the fleet manager button. You go into there and you can do ship designs. You'll get more than you start off with. Only able to build Corvette designs and defense platform designs, and the more designs will be more type based amounts will become available as the game continues. Is he still there? Is he still there? He's still there! Yes! Okay. Awesome. I didn't even notice that. That is awesome.
This HDMI mod cuts off the top of my screen.
Oh. Frick.
That means the screen may not be set up for it. Figures.
Laptops typically don't have 1080p.
Oh, this one does.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
How is it cutting off the top of the screen? Go to your settings real quick, and what's the display mode? What's the display mode set at?
Display mode, borderless window. Full screen, yeah.
That's weird.
It's fine. I'll just deal with it.
Let's try and figure it out for next episode.
Yeah.
We have found an anomaly. Our construction is complete.
And that is number 2. Ooh, actually, we'll go ahead and start surveying that. That would cut off. Ooh, there's a nebula right there. Seriously? Ow. 9 months for a tradition. It's gonna take a while. Oh yeah, as a heads up, technology and traditions are affected by how many outposts you make.
Sorry, what's affected by how
Positively
many
or negatively?
outposts?
Remember how planets and population would affect it before?
Yes.
Those affect it less, if at all. But now every system you claim with a star base also affects it.
Ooh.
It's smaller than the previous ones because you're doing it a lot more, but. And also, I don't know if any of you have noticed yet. Have you guys noticed how the traveling works in system now?
I think I missed it. What?
In system?
You can't just jump from. If you notice, you can't just hyperlane from the anywhere on the border to any system. You have to travel specifically to where the arrow is from your to that next system. So they actually have to travel through the actual solar system to get in order to take hyperspace to the next system. Which is part of why it actually slows down the front game. Really?
What's the difference between Explorer system and Survey system?
I think this is the third time we've mentioned this. Explore system allows your science ship goes into the next system, which allows other ships to enter it. Survey does the same thing, plus it starts surveying all the planets, allowing you to know if there are any anomalies, any materials, that sort of thing on the planet.
Okay. Sounds good.
So you want to survey systems, but I mean, if you're in a hurry, you can just have your survey ship just explore a bunch of systems and then go double back and survey later. And that would partially be why I'm so slow. Okay, because I don't have this yet. I don't want. Down somewhere.
We have surveyed the system.
Oh, I've discovered remnants of the Ute Empire.
Our situation log is updated.
The Utes.
The precursors, the Ute Empire.
Ah.
Yo, that's a lot of energy it takes to recruit people.
I mean, for early on, yeah, it definitely seems like a lot. That said, end game, that's gonna be absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh frick!
But it's way better than the previous system, where even endgame, like, it was a pain hiring leaders because you could only get a max of 1,000 leadership.
Influence.
Sorry.
Okay, so if I go to an unknown thing and it says that is it class M, class G star, like what's the difference of the stars? Like, is there a reason?
I know there's something about that, but for the most part, the only time it's ever a big deal is if it's a neutron star, a pulsar, or a black hole. Otherwise, I haven't. Otherwise, I'm not really sure about the star class really being. That's what I was looking for.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yes, and
Our construction is complete.
yeah, we'll go for that.
Oh crap! I can't build engineering ships. That's fun.
What do you mean you can't build engineering ships? You can't build
Oh, it's just-
construction ships?
Oh, they're just off my menu screen.
Wait, building construction ships is off your menu screen.
Yeah. Oh, it's outside my menu range. Like remember what I was saying earlier, how the top is cut off. I guess I'm stuck with one for this time.
That's really bizarre. You probably need to, if you leave the game right now, it'll make a computer take over your side, and you might not like that. But, like, between now and next week, you probably want to...
Figure out the gameplay of this and how it's gonna. Oh gosh, work
Actually, I
out.
would say try and figure out the top of the screen thing.
Yeah.
Gameplay
I'm
is
betting
nice,
that
and
it's
at least
just
you'll
that-
be able to see properly.
I'm betting what it is that,
I can probably change the GUI scale, make it smaller.
that sounds
Oh,
like a good idea.
but I need to restart the game for it to take effect. I'll just have it figured out by next time. This is
Okay.
like only like what, the first hour of several.
Yes.
Yeah, and to be fair, it's also very unlikely that that's actually one. It's very unlikely that it will actually be a real issue,
Hindrance.
a hindrance this early on. Oh, that's a tropical.
Our construction is
I'm okay.
It'd be ashamed if someone took it.
You mean like me?
Are you... Well,
Yeah.
since we picked distributed, I think what's probably happened is someone's at 12, someone's at 3, someone's at 6, someone's at 9, right?
Probably something akin to that.
Yeah.
I
So-
mean, unless we're announcing it to each other, I'm not going
I'm
to.
not.
Neither am I. Neither am I.
I'm just saying it's unlikely that Diermood is close enough to Swarmlord to take the tropical planet.
Yeah, no, it's. Oh right, I forgot about a little something that. That's good. I forgot about something. I forgot about one of the issues with Diermood.
Shut up.
You're gonna be able to colonize any planet because you're robots.
Yep.
complete.
That's part of the reason why I wanted to play a robot. I wanted to I wanted to custom build mine, but I didn't get the chance because I got here late.
You had plenty of time. We were sitting there poking around while Math was making his.
Fair
Sorry.
point.
Okay, so I'm conflicted here. I want your guys' opinion because you guys are experts.
Okay.
Should I go for building a mining station, spend my resources that, or should I build a colony ship instead and colonize a planet?
Colonizing a planet does take a while, so if you want more immediate returns, go for the mining station. But a planet does offer more stuff in the long run, as long as you can keep food balance as well. So if you're willing to put up with a long period of resource drain while you set it up, it would be better to go for a planet. It really depends. Also, as a heads up, directly controlled colonized systems is still a thing. So that means you can only have meaning that you can only have so many systems with colonized planets before you need to start putting down sectors.
3 planets.
Depends on there are ways to modify it.
That's correct.
But yeah, so you have to also be aware of that as well. You don't want to colonize a planet and accidentally go over it because that starts draining your resources heavily.
Yo, there are 2 colonizable planets in this system.
Again, also
That's cool.
though again, you want to also be aware of what the percentages are.
Oh yeah, they're both 80%.
Lucky. Wow.
Yeah, I've got 3 colonizable planets right with near, like, all in systems next to mine. Is that lucky? That good?
You get some right
Yeah,
at the
that's
start.
pretty good.
I mean, you get some, but you're saying you had 2 colonizable planets in the same system, both 80%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fairly lucky. It's actually usually that you only get about. It's only usually you get 1.
Nice. That means I'm doing good, I hope.
It means it means you probably have a good starting position at least.
Oh, right.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete. We have surveyed the system.
Okay, this is going just great. Great and lovely.
Have you died?
No,
Then
I
you're
mean,
doing fine.
I kind of want to. Oh no, I'm not talking that it's going terrible. I'm like, this is just I'm just completely fascinated by the everything of this game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
I mean, I'm guessing it gets more fun once you finally come into contact with
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
I have.
What? You found people?
Yes.
Wow.
I found in Civilization 2.
Jeez. I mean,
I found an ancient civilization, but that doesn't really count now, does it?
no.
Sad.
I haven't found anyone, which is ironic because I've actually got two science ships going around already.
Me too.
Same.
Ditto.
Our construction is complete.
You're in the game waiting for minerals.
Yep.
It's what's it called when it's not all the way developed yet? Non-spacefaring
Primitive.
primitive. I found a primitive civilization already.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
You're going to annihilate them, aren't you?
I don't know yet. I'm thinking so. Yes.
Well, the question isn't if you are. The question is when you are.
Sad but true.
I'm thinking trying to take some research out of them for a while first.
Oh my gosh, that's a. I found a toxic world that is covered that holds old robots built by a fallen society, and basically a cautionary tale of stuff which
Robots.
of over pollution and stuff, and it gave me the improved energy initiative edict, which gives a minus 10% consumer good cost, minus 10% industry or plus 10% industry research, and plus 10% materials research. If I want to use it. You know,
whatever, man.
The offhand being that I have to spend influence to use it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not always. It's not like it's always just a. Oh, look, you get a free bonus. Besides, and I mean, sometimes you do get free bonuses. It's just not usually often a permanent free bonus.
So do you have to have a starbase in a system before you can start mining?
Yes.
Yes. Now you do.
Okay.
Didn't used to.
But yeah,
also,
go ahead.
Do the cost of mining stations go up the more you build?
No. In fact, there are things that actually bring the cost down. The highest I've ever seen them is 90.
That's weird, because this says for me to build one costs 180.
Are you doing it in the galaxy map?
Multiple of them.
Yeah, if you're doing it on the galaxy map, it says how many It says how many on every if you build all the mining stations possible. So that means you probably have at least 2 planets. That means you have 2 planets in there that can get mining stations.
Okay. Which I may want to do, because that's nice.
Yeah. I'm still also waiting for someone to suddenly get pirates.
It generally does happen pretty early.
Although, ironically, me and Diermoon might not actually have to deal with it. I don't know if they have an equivalent for Gestalt consciousness. Now,
Our construction is complete.
I'm not wanting to be
Our construction is complete.
I'm not wanting to be pushy or anything on this, but Hydras, are you comfortable with speeding things up?
I mean, I don't know what I'm doing quite yet. I mean, I guess if you guys want to, we could totally speed things up, but I'm just sort of exploring things and seeing where that gets
That's the way to do it. And if you need to slow down, just say so and we'll slow back down.
Maybe we could do it like that.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, here we go.
We have surveyed the system. Technology conceived.
I love my advisor voice. We are one. We are all. Just hive minds. Multiple voices speaking in unison.
We have surveyed the system.
Still haven't met anyone. What? When did I... Oh. Oh, that's interesting. When you enter a system right next to the galactic core, suddenly the entire galactic core lights up. Yes. Oh, hello.
We have found an anomaly.
Hello, neighbor.
Did you find someone?
Yes.
Who'd you find?
I don't know. I only know that I've met a neighbor, and I don't actually know anything about them.
Is it in the Tibor system or the Tiber system?
The Tiber system. It is, in fact, the Tiber system. Is your planet
I just met you.
Wow.
Wait, who met who?
I might have just run into Math. I might have just run into Math Jazz.
Oh crap! This is gonna be great. Oh geez. I mean, I've got a lot of energy, but they're really draining it.
Yeah, that's why you. That's why I generally find it's better to keep everything in the positive, including even and energy included.
Well, I have so much of everything at the moment. Like I've got maxed out food, I've got almost maxed out minerals, almost maxed out energy.
But you've almost.
Except not minerals and energy. Never mind. I thought it said 500, not 5,000.
I was gonna say.
That would be.
If you're in
insanity.
Interstellar Commonwealth, we sense prey.
Did it actually say that?
Yes.
Yeah, it says we sense the presence of prey. Prey, know that we are your hunters. The biomass of the Vrin species will fuel the growth of the Thalmor swarm. Struggle
What
if
is-
you must. It will
Hang on.
not change the outcome.
What's a pulsar?
Pulsar is
Type of star.
yeah, and it's more unique kind. It's has potential for certain resources. Also, apparently, anytime you go into while you're in a pulsar system, shields are nullified.
Huh, good to know.
So I probably shouldn't build there.
I mean, you can build.
Quite yet.
Building there is all well and good. It's just that you also want to know that you generally don't want to fight there unless your ships are like all armor.
Is there a way to set a engineering ship to build everything in the system at once?
I mean, you can always use shift click, but the best you can do is all the science or all the science or all the mining in one go.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was wondering, because I've got a system where I could build like a ton of things, which would give me massive resources. So I'm like, I want that now.
I mean, yeah, you can go in the galaxy map. You can right-click on it, and you can build all the mining stations or all the research stations. But if you don't have the minerals to do it all at once, I'd say it's still worth it just to go in and and just start doing it piecemeal. Because, especially this early on, when it's very rare to have if you're doing keeping on top of all of the resources and whatnot you have managed. Generally speaking, you don't have enough to build everything in a system at once.
Yay.
So yeah.
Really what?
Autonomous exploration algorithms is being researched. That makes me so happy.
Oh, you're getting automated science ships.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yes, you can get a technology that will allow your science ships to start surveying on their own.
And just
I
keep
am-
going.
Also doing that
Yep.
right now.
I mean, it can be it can be worth it.
Is
And
that like society, engineering? What is that?
Yeah, that will be under physics. It pops up under
Yeah,
physics.
but it also gives you plus 25% survey speed.
Yeah, it's so that way it's not entirely useless. It's not entirely useless if you actually want to micromanage it. It's still worth it for other reasons.
Jeez, there's so many systems, and I'm expanding on so many of them. I don't know where everything is at the moment.
Our construction is complete.
We can now use the Hunger Casabella against. And you can use the right. One of the Casabella are you can now basically to go to war you have to have a Casabella.
Which means cause of war in Latin.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
It's a casus belli. It means cause of war, or like a reason to go to war. Because bellum means war.
Is there a way on your planet to? Oh, does your planet automatically build population?
Unless you're a
time
robot, your population continues to grow as long as you don't run out of food.
Okay. Perfect.
So yeah, unless you're specifically building robots, you don't have to worry about your population growing. You have to worry about it in terms of you want to make sure your population continues to grow, but you don't have to worry about putting down population.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
I still can't believe out of all the odds,
You've already run into them.
I literally our home systems are 1, 2, 3. Let me see.
I found a gateway.
You already what?
It just popped up. You have found some sort of gateway.
Is it a giant structure floating in space in a system one of your ships is in?
Yeah, it's labeled disabled gateway.
Yeah, you found one of those gateways. So congratulations, you have already found a one of the disabled gateways.
Our swarm is strengthened.
So yeah, you're it seems like you had a really good start, Hydras. I wouldn't know for sure, but it seems like that you had a really good starting position.
Yeah.
We have
I just hope I'm capitalizing on it.
we have surveyed the system.
Whoa, what's this mega structure? Build mega structure? What does that do?
That's probably
It's essentially super buildings you can build in space, but you won't have to worry about that for a while.
yeah. In this case, it's that that gateway of yours. You have it's basically it would give you the capability of being able to utilize the gateway. But
Alrighty.
But yeah, it's probably gonna be a while before you get the option to actually use it. Ooh, primitives. Oh, their world is called Seed of Hope.
Oh.
Eat them all.
They are decadent, solidary, weak, conservatists, and extremely adaptive. They're also apparently militaristic xenophiles.
Oh, that's funny.
Which
Hello.
side of you are they on?
They're
Opposite me?
not opposite you, but I mean, I haven't sent survey ships up past your territory. I don't think I can go through your territory anyway.
I don't think you can either, because you picked, Oh, wait. Huh. We have open borders right now.
What?
Yeah, when I click on you, it gives me the option to close borders.
Oh no, you have open borders. I do not. So, you have open borders with me. I have closed borders with you.
Hmm.
We have surveyed the system.
Well, that's a decent-sized tropical planet, right next to, in the same system as the primitives. They're Iron Age. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't like micromanaging. Really? Only 2 energy? Yeah, so and another thing that that you guys might have noticed or might not have noticed is... You're kidding. Dang it. Okay. Is that, every system has something in it to use. Every single one.
Actually, yeah.
You never have to worry about a system being useless anymore. It's just...
In a way, I like that. In a way, that's sad because it made it easier to build ring worlds there.
I mean, there's still systems where I haven't come across a couple systems where it's only just a couple energy, and building a ring world there would definitely be more advantageous than just a 2 energy slot. But
True.
so there's still plenty of areas where it'd still be worth it to build something like that. That said, though, now is because you have to build for each individual system, they wanted to make sure that you weren't were actually building into a system wasn't just going to be a waste of resources and you would never get anything back out of it other than
True.
your territory.
Makes sense to me.
Delta aliens. Where? Oh, wow! Someone's already claimed this system.
Wait.
What system?
Inegor?
Not me.
That's on the opposite side of me, is it?
Yeah, because I haven't gone through any of your territory. You've gone
Well, you might have gone around me.
Technology conceived.
I guess that's a possibility.
Oh yay! I finally have a
Oh,
civilization.
Irani system. Hmm.
Peninsula Nation. Harmonious Collective. They are fanatic pacifists, authoritarians. Ack. Yes, I am aware you closed borders, and now one of my ships is going to be missing for a couple months. Dang it!
Our construction is complete.
This is just fascinating on so many levels.
Glad you're enjoying yourself.
Well, I mean, I just like how I'm just building stuff and expanding, and I mean, I wish I could build more engineering ships, but you know.
Our construction
How long do you think it would take me to get back into the game if I were to leave suddenly?
How fast did it take to start up the first time?
Like 5 minutes.
I mean, you could go. The problem is that we'd probably want to pause it while you're gone because the AI takes over if a player isn't doing it, and it could do things that you.
Which is one of those things where it could be a good thing, but it could be a bad thing at the same time. Because
Well,
the
one-
AI tends to do things.
I am a new player, so
If you want to drop out and restart, that's up to you. if you want to drop out and have us pause, I personally would be willing.
I would rather not, but sure.
I kind of, yeah, I'd like not to, but I also wouldn't say no.
How about we just slow it down and then I'll drop out and back in?
Okay.
Okay.
Here's normal speed.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm hurrying back in, guys.
You better.
I'm coming fast. Ooh, I'm moving fast. Yeah, I just like halved the GUI size. That should work. Let me check to see if anyone's actually on my Twitch stream. I've had I've had 4 people watching at the same time total, but none of them are watching now.
Aw.
I wonder why. I'm joining you. I'm hurrying.
Oh,
And
whoop.
Our construction is complete.
Waiting for you to accept.
you're now
Alrighty.
hot joining.
Oh, jeez. Seizure screen.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It won't let me do any sort of diplomacy with you, Swarmlord.
Yeah, because I don't do diplomacy.
That's sad.
I just eat everyone.
Can you force them into a? Can you like force them into a treaty if you beat them into submission?
There are certain things I believe he can do, but I don't know how war works, and my my little poking around never actually got me never actually got me to interact with another empire.
Man, you're gonna go right after me, aren't you?
I might.
That's awful.
Really depends on the other neighbors.
I don't know what. Like it. Okay, it said random, didn't it?
Uh-huh.
So I forgot that. I thought we had set distributed. But you're right. We selected random.
Mhm.
So that means that clusters are possible. And I guess we're a cluster.
Knowing your luck, the Armud's gonna be right on the other side, and then they're both just gonna be destroying you.
Do we? Okay, I think math has to hit start now. There we go.
Alrighty. I'm back.
Has the AI done much in your absence?
Yo, my food supply is at -11. What?
What?
I know, right?
check your home world. Check to see if your pops are sitting on their farms or on farms or not.
It moved one of my populations off of a farm and moved it to a base. It built a base.
A base?
A stronghold?
Oh. I mean, that's not bad, but I mean, that's not something you want to prioritize over food. Move it back over to the food or over to the farm. But that shouldn't. I'm guessing that it built the it might have built the stronghold over another farm or something, because you shouldn't have been at -11 if you had positive when you left.
Oh, geez. I came into contact with
Unknown.
another entity.
Our construction is complete.
Yep. There should be a little strategic situation log thing that you can choose to research to try and figure out who you came into contact with. I was looking for.
Yep. Finishes in 8 months. Oh gosh, now my thing's. I mean, I can read it, but it's now really small. I'll deal with it though. And my food, I had like a big surplus of food. It's only going down 1 per month, so I'm like, I've got. It's only 20 months until, or 20. It's gonna be fast when the farm, because it assigned the next population growth to that farm. So like, it's all good.
Yeah, fair enough. If it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. I mean, me personally, I like making sure my food stockpile is nice and large. Under policy and edicts, you can change how much food you stockpile. There's for most races, you can have a minimum of the 200 max, a balanced of 1,000 max, and a large of 5,000 max. I've actually, but I mean, as long as if it's not, if you have oh hey, I think I just ran into a curator. Not that I don't think I'll actually be able to communicate with them though. Yeah, I ran into one of the science curators.
Our construction is complete.
Oh geez, one of my
Hmm?
the AI sent one of my science ships to do a 50% chance of death anomaly.
Ooh. Ow.
Yeah. And so now I need to build another science ship.
Ow. That really sucks.
Yeah.
Our special project is complete.
Yep, I can't actually do anything with the curators. I can, because they are prey.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, I figured that based on I did a single player as a determined exterminator, and it was the same situation. Determined exterminators can't interact with curators because the curators are all organic, and they hate all organics. So doesn't surprise me that devouring swarms are the same, and I'm pretty sure that and fanatical purifiers are probably the same as well. Actually, I think they are. He only has one tundra world for his control. Although it looks like he might be going for another tundra world over there. That's a maybe? No, the computer usually goes for that. Ooh, yes. Search alternatives.
We have cleared a blocker.
Has anyone gotten pirates yet?
I've
Yeah.
encountered.
Wait. Okay. I just got an event called the Birth of
Oh,
Space Piracy.
I just got what? I just got
It says
space piracy.
Some of my people started becoming pirates.
Some of my people. Some of my people are becoming pirates. I'm a hive mind.
I'm a peaceful. Oh my.
I mean, the Borg had that problem in the Next Generation, I think.
It was they wandered too far from the hive mind and were severed, according to the.
Oh gosh, pirate fleet crap. Crap.
Yeah, this is why even as a pacifist you want to build fleets because you don't know when you're gonna run into people. That's a size 25 tropical world.
Crap, they're attacking my construction ships.
Can you build new ones now? You are kidding me. They just went and jumped into my home system. Well, this is gonna be quick. Die.
I don't have any Corvette. Oh wait, I do have Corvettes.
Yeah, you start off with 3 Corvettes. Just be aware that
Where
3
is my
Corvettes might
army?
not be enough.
Where are my Corvettes?
Construction is complete. We have found an anomaly.
They're trying to attack my starbase. And succeeding. Poop.
Yeah, I don't think they can kill it. I don't think they can kill it with just regular.
They've got 4 Corvettes.
Yeah, which is why I said 3 doesn't. It wouldn't. I should have mentioned that sooner. That's my bad. But yeah, generally speaking, you want to get at least 4 to 5 Corvettes. Okay, let's quickly go back and repair.
Construction is complete.
Need you to repair as quickly as possible. Then we.
Oh crap.
What? Did they blow it up? Somehow?
No, not yet. Oh no, my Corvette's just engaged.
If they're attacking the same thing as your starbase, it might actually help. Because they can only because the starbase and the Corvettes would both attack.
Yeah, they're all in the same system.
Well, I mean, they'd also have to all engage them at the same time.
But my ships are just getting destroyed.
Yeah, if you have minerals, you can build more ships.
Do I have a shipyard on my?
Your initial starbase, your first starbase starts off with a shipyard. So you can build new ships.
Okay.
Crushing hostile hive.
So my Corvette and my other just sort of kill each other off. Oh wait, never mind. How can you repair Corvettes?
There should be a button when you select them that's like a repair button. They will immediately return to to their home base and start repairing.
Disband, select.
There should be like a one that shows a ship with a plus sign on it. That's if any of them are damaged. If they're not damaged, then they won't have that. Then that will be grayed out. Woo, that's a nice bit. It's down.
Reinforced fleet?
Oh yeah, reinforced fleet allows you to basically get more ships. for it. That's only if, of course, they have in your fleet management. If you go to your fleet management, if there's more ships that you say you want to have your fleet by the end of it, but you don't actually have in there. For example, I have my Omega class Corvette, and I had it set up where it starts off with 3, and it had 3 of 3. I increased it to have 5, so then it had 3 of 5. And clicking reinforce, it would try to fill it up to have 5 of 5. Get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I just got Space Pirates.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not just you. Everyone got it. Remember, mine
A
was...
small group of malfunctioning units have separated themselves from the main intelligence of the Tebrid homolog and have sought refuge on the periphery of our space. These units have become irredeemably corrupted, and they now use crude spacecraft to raid our space for spare parts and resources. They must be dealt with.
I didn't get that.
Just wait, you'll get it. I mean, if Just Don't Consciousness players can get it, and a pacifist can get it, and if a pacifist and Just Don't Consciousness can get it, there's no way that you're going to avoid getting it.
Yeah, I'm just saying that I haven't gotten it yet.
I knew he was going to do that. Oh, hey.
Who's gonna do what?
I was pretty sure that this AI was going to go and colonize that planet. They're floating. Hey, another precursor one. That's a size 20 tropical world. Now, if only I could get over there. That's the real problem. Actually getting there. I need to continue to It's balancing expansion and development is the problem.
We have surveyed the system.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad system.
Oh, did you ever turn it back up to fast, or are we leaving
Oh.
it at slow for now?
We've been sitting at normal.
Okay.
I mean, does anyone want to move it up again, or do we want to leave it?
I'd say go for it.
Oh, frick.
Here we go.
Our size vessel under attack.
Whoa, what? What? Ah! I'm about to lose a science ship because random hostiles appeared. Oh! That cheeky... Okay, so... Someone was surveying the system, and they had a failure that spawned 2 hostile ships. My ship got caught in the crossfire. Get over there. My ships are heading for the hostile territory. That has a size 20 tropical world in it. I must have it.
Our special project is complete.
Oh, hey. Maybe it wasn't mine, or maybe it was mine that did it. I don't know. It could have been. I don't know. I don't think it was mine, just because. Oh, no, it could have been mine. It was right as we started speeding up to fast, so I don't know for sure if something got lost in the button clicking that.
Our construction is complete.
At least I didn't lose the science ship.
Great. The system right next to my home system has apparently become a pirate system.
As long it has a small pirate station there, even 3 corvettes can actually take it out.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's only like a fleet power of like 60 something.
Okay, so if I have like a fleet power of 70, I could take it out.
It'd be close if you if you only had that much. But like 3 corvettes would be more than enough.
We have surveyed the system. Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
And now I'm lacking influence. Dang it. Well, nothing to do while I wait, except build. Build more and more.
Yo, I found space whales.
Cool.
The space whales.
Nice.
It said their place a
Yeah, space whales are a little wandering neutral faction, and unless you attack them first, you don't have anything to worry about them.
Well, yeah, they look freaking strong. Like, they have a lot of hit points.
Yeah, for
Or
early game.
attack power.
For early game, yeah. My governor now has the intellectual trait. Which means now anything in my core sector gets plus 10% on research. Yay! I could use more research. More research is good.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
Ah, I now have Casa Belli against another neighbor. Ooh, there's a tomb world.
Where's the tomb world?
There's a pulsar near my territory, and it's below the pulsar.
So in Selnock.
No, you'd be able to see. you can see you no longer can survey planets that are inside other people's territory. Now, you just see everything now. So it's not.
Survey the system.
So if it's in my territory, you'd be able to see it.
Our
Oh, okay.
construction is complete.
Oh, the improbable ceramic one.
Is updated.
Get back there and survey it.
That's funny.
Oh, I like this little bar above the combat where it shows who's winning.
It shows generally who has it's not perfect, but it does tend to keep decent track of who's winning.
So do ships automatically like repair themselves if they're damaged?
There might be some level of that. I don't know for sure. I do know that it's best to get them back into orbit around a starport
Okay.
because that repairs them much faster.
Technology conceived.
That I need that. Get enough. I could replace it with an energy grid. Energy percent, which produces. What did that say?
So if you build a building on an area, does it remove the resource that's already there?
It doesn't remove it, but if it's not a matching resource, then it will it only will give you what the building has and not what's underneath it. If it matches it, like if you build a mining network on top of a mineral deposit, you'll get both the mining network and the mineral deposit.
Oh, okay. All right. I can. That's cool. That's cool.
Technology conceived.
Okay. Lab.
So much research and management to this.
Our construction is complete.
Okay, yeah, it went up a couple.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete. We have surveyed the system.
Jeez. 3 planets that are colonizable right off the bat, and then none.
You get stuff that will help you colonize later on, either by increasing planet habitability or by unlocking terraforming. Yes, terraforming is going to be a thing that you'll be able to. I like it. We are a devouring swarm. We do not engage in diplomacy with other species. We eat them.
Okay, that's funny.
Just what it says when I hover over one of the options for one of the diplomacy things over there. Hey, you know what? Let's find I'm going to put down a new colony.
I'm surprised. I've explored like 30 systems, and I still haven't found any intelligent life.
That's all. Why do I?
Well, I found the space whales. That's it.
They're not intelligent.
Yeah. How much longer on improbable ceramics? Another 150 days.
Oh, you know what time it is.
Ah, that's right. It is 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we did start at 8:30 though. We've only been going for about an hour and a half.
I found Edda aliens.
Are you able to go an extra half hour?
That
Hydras?
should be good.
Okay.
Looks like I found someone's ship. It looks like they're building something. I can't quite tell what. It's in the Cheselian system. Does anybody have any ships there?
You'll have to give a clock position.
Embrace the futility of life's questions. Why? Why? Why?
What system?
Cheselian?
I'm looking for it. Resfund. Soyo Tayasamo.
Never mind. I doubt it's any of you. The Tijel Stellar League?
Oh, no.
Nope. You would know if it was me.
Why? Because you'd start eating him?
Well, it's
Pretty much.
it's. I mean, very specifically, my name ends with I'm a swarm. It's in the name. So it's very clear. Oh, come on, hurry up and get there. I want to stop that drill rampage because I might get some research out of it.
Someone is breathing on their microphone.
Not it. Push to talk. Couldn't be me.
Intensely?
Annoyingly.
Oof.
I don't know. I've also heard it. If every single one of us has heard it, that means multiple people are doing it.
It's probably me. I'm sorry.
We'll forgive you this time because you're the new guy.
Let's see. One.
Our special project is complete.
4, 5. So. Why do I have? They need to change that for timelines. Oh.
Oh, I found a black hole system.
That's cool.
Gotcha.
I got some influence back because I stopped something, and then I started it back up. got something that reduced in influence cost, and so by stopping the production that hadn't started yet and starting it back up, I actually got it cheaper. Ooh, 2 technologies. Lasers.
Die, 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 pirate station.
I finally started my second call. I finally started a new colony.
I have 3.
I have 1 colony going, done, working
Is
on.
it normal? Is it has crazy crap ever happened where like a planet just explodes?
Not normal, but I wouldn't put it past this game.
Okay, because there's a planet in one of the systems that it says this planet looks to be cracking or something. It may explode.
Well, I mean, they didn't really have a way to destroy planets before, but now that they've actually included planet destroyers in the game, they might have added in some events that involve planets blowing up.
Just randomly.
Is that system not surveyed? Go back and survey that system.
Our construction is complete.
Woo! Oh, very nice. Go and build a mining station there, because that's only... I only need 1 mining station for that. Oh, of course. That has Baltharian stone on it. I think that's you, Hydras.
What is me?
Yeah, it's definitely Hydra's.
I'm the one breathing.
Yeah, you're the one breathing on your microphone.
Sorry. I'm gonna move it away from my mouth then. I'm sorry, it's just really intense.
I believe it.
Oh, geez, there's another person down here. Dang it! Well,
Our construction is complete.
I know who I'm probably going for first then.
The others reach out.
Commonwealth of Oras.
No.
Hi, Hydras!
I'm the only one that hasn't been found by anyone else in the group.
Which means you're probably on the opposite side of the galaxy.
Tell you guys a rough estimation if you guys will tell me yours.
We're right next to the galactic core, up, like, upper right.
Where are you? Like,
I'm. Ugh.
what system did we meet in?
I ran into your ship in the Omicron Persei system. That's the Infinity Machine. That's the Infinity Machine.
You found the
What
Infinity
is-
Machine? Nice.
It's in a black hole. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that where the Infinity Machine normally is?
Well, yeah.
Did
But
you blow up my science ship?
I shouldn't have. Unless it entered
Oh.
into... Did it go missing in action?
No, it was the GUI didn't pop up for it.
Oh.
Our construction is complete.
That's interesting. Dude, like the one that found you is like so far away from everything that I actually have. So like good luck finding me.
No, when we meet, I can actually see where you're at.
Guys, by
Are
the
you
way, you guys
serious?
did tell me. I am roughly in the middle of the bottom half. What is it? Bottom right area.
Our
I'm
construction
trying to
Okay.
find the big map.
You can hit M.
Wow, I got corrupted units.
Corrupted units?
The Femolar Swarm.
Yep. Hi.
Dude, you're huge.
and yet I haven't even actually fully colonized one planet.
Oh, there's so much.
And to
Does that
think,
mean you're
I
gonna
found.
try killing me.
Well, I mean, you're both right next to me. The only one who I might have more of an issue with is the other guy right next to me.
The Panax
Zero.
Nation.
Yeah.
Yo, Math Chess, is Swarmlord to the left of you or below you?
So if the I'm at noon and he's at 1.
I'm roughly middle 5.
So you're right at the top.
Yep.
Oh, so he's to your right.
Yeah.
Meaning chances are you and me aren't going to be able to meet. Sad.
Yeah, no, I effectively walled him off from coming down to this section because I was looking to try and I was actually looking to dive down into where you were at and try to make a big old defensible area.
Dude, this whole area I have is super defensible. Like, there's, like, you're talking about bottlenecks earlier? Well, this is it. I'm living in a giant bottleneck.
Yeah, I know, because I was starting to, I was going to head down that way to try
Crap,
and...
I'm gonna get eaten really early. So I'm guessing you're a fanatic militarist.
No, I am a gestalt consciousness. I cannot use democratic, oligarchic, dictatorial, or imperial authority. Rulers are immortal. Native pops are not affected by happiness and will not join factions. Native pops cannot survive in non-gestalt consciousness empires. Can use the no-retreat war doctrine.
Lovely.
I know, right?
Our construction is complete.
Okay, kept him from coming down this way. That's good. Work on grabbing those 3. I might stop. No, I'm going to try and get Gurkit.
Our construction is complete.
Feel superior. That is not good.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
Oh, that's why you're so much bigger than me, is because you have automatic AI.
What?
Automatic exploration? Is that what you're
Yeah.
thinking? That doesn't claim systems, though, but yeah.
I actually haven't used it yet.
Our situation log is updated.
Really? Oh.
So you're saying that you currently border Stormlord?
Not yet. We haven't actually bordered each other yet, but if you look at the direction I've kind of been starting to expand down from, you see where that little section just kind of is just hanging off there with no connection nearby.
So basically, you will border the Themlar Swarm and the Panaxala Nation if you expand it out completely, right?
If he expanded out completely, if I didn't get to the system.
If you didn't cut him off first.
If I don't cut him off first, yeah.
Hey, I have a deal. How many ships do you have? Like, what's your fleet power?
Me?
Yeah.
I have been very non-militaristic. I have 2 small platoons of corvettes. One is 114, and the other one is 88.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but like
You want to attack Swarmlord?
it says I can't choose war option.
Yeah, he's a
What?
pacifist. He's a pacifist.
I'm a pacifist.
So he can't declare war.
Unless it's a liberation war.
Oh, can he do defensive wars?
Yes, which means I'd
I
have to
think
attack
so.
him. Also, you actually have to meet him in order to... You also have to meet him.
Which isn't going to happen unless I sent a ship right through his enemy space. which I totally could do, but am I? Probably not.
You can't actually because I have closed borders. So unless you declare war on me first and start rushing your ships through, then there's no way for you to actually do that.
Hmm.
Our construction is complete.
I mean, for future reference, also, you guys do realize that we do have an in-game chat, right? That you can
No.
actually... We do actually have an in-game chat, and you can actually choose to chat with specific people. I think.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Oh.
here's the deal then. This is how it's gonna go on. Because you're a pacifist and you can't attack him until he attacks you, he's gonna wipe me out and then wipe you out.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And you're just gonna sit there and watch while he does it.
Whoops.
Well, I just received a communique from the Oh, decadent hierarchy. Authoritarian slaver guilds. I mean, they already don't like me, and we're pretty much... Oh dear. I'm a little bit worried about these guys.
Are you sure you can't form diplomatic relationships?
I can't. If you get lucky, you might be able to. It might allow you to. Get communication.
One
with
of the
someone.
Raider ships that I'm going up against is Raider Love is in the air.
Raider ships. They have the funniest names. Dang it, not enough influence. Okay, then go ahead and just build that station there. Are you guys chatting elsewhere?
No.
Shush.
I don't actually care if you are, but...
So what would cause the happiness of someone on a planet to go down?
Things like habitability issues. When factions start popping up, faction happiness will change how their happiness goes. If they are happier, you'll actually get like production bonuses and whatnot. If they're less happy, you'll get production malices. Eventually, start getting unrest and a whole bunch of bad things.
We have surveyed the system. Our construction is complete.
Gosh dang it. Yes, I've got several factions that have cropped up.
Like, I mean, if you
It happens.
yeah, and they can be used. They can be used in a way that is actually good. No, you just gotta actually
It says one of my factions isn't happy because we're more technologically advanced than you are.
I think it's I'm more technologically advanced than you are, and that's
No.
why they're unhappy. It's they want to be more technologically advanced than me.
Oh, okay.
It's because it's a materialist faction. They want to be they generally don't like being technologically inferior.
Oh, crap.
Woo! I'll take that.
What happens if my prime minister gets unelected?
You cannot be without a governor. If you're a democracy, so basically they're going to elect a new governor, and your new governor will have new traits. He'll have a mandate that you can fulfill. If you fulfill a mandate, then you will get a bonus unity, which can be utilized for different things. Ow.
Alrighty. At 10:20, I'm gonna have to leave, my guys. 2 minutes.
Okay.
You're fired.
Oh yeah, as a heads up, also I noticed black holes, neutron stars, and pulsars all have effects on ships in the system. Black holes increase make it harder to disengage and increase the time it takes to do emergency FTL.
Oh, that's cool.
Right, that's gonna be. Ooh, the abandoned gateway.
Did you find mine?
It's in the Uthara system. Oh, Hithara system.
Get out of my Hithara system. How come I can't see your ships?
You only have view on a certain area. Based on your sensor technology. We start off with sensor tech level 1, which means we can see everything in the systems you're in. But since you don't have a ship in that system, you can't see what's currently in the system.
But you found the gateway.
Yes, I found the disabled gateway. It requires the gateway activation technology.
Oh, for fuck. Dang it. Frickin' more pirates. There's 2 pirate stations in this one. Is that you?
What?
Holy poop. This fleet flew in has 400 attack power. Like,
That's not me.
that's not you?
I have a
Nope.
fleet that's 400 ship power.
I have a fleet that has more than 400 ship power.
I am so screwed.
Going to reinforce my fleet. Oh! The Hithara system has a size 24 tropical world. Ah! Right. We're heading over there. Oh, there we go. I have queued up my outpost over there, and with that...
Our construction is complete.
that because I that one for. I need to clear blockers. I need the research to pop up to clear the blockers. It is filled.
Yeah, that's one of the few annoyances of this game, but it makes sense why they do it the way they do.
Okay, let's plop down. Another colony.
Oh no.
What's up?
It's
Oh,
time to
crap.
go, isn't it?
Yeah, it's time. I got ahead. It was nice talking, y'all.
All
It
right.
was great.
Yep.
Farewell.
Yeah, address.
Yeah.
See ya.
All right, so I guess it's a good spot to end it.
Yeah. Math. Take us out.
Yeah, just a second. I have a set of orders I have to give. Okay.
Cool.
So, I hope that all of you have enjoyed watching the first episode of the 6th season of Stellaris, and we'll see you all next week. Bye.
See ya.
See ya.